What is going on, guys? How are you? Welcome back to the channel and to another raw unscripted reviews video. Today I have in this box, well, to be completely honest, I have an idea what's in this box and I know the brand that is in this box, but I have no idea what kind of watches or watch they have sent. This is a brand that has been a veteran on Aliexpress. I know that has been said multiple times, but those that have been shopping for a while on Aliexpress, some of the, I want to say, people that have been buying watches for a very long time, since Jodi's early days on YouTube, would recognize this brand. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this box and see what I have. Whether it's one watch or two watches, I have no idea. But yeah, as usual, I have my trusty tools with me. Well, tool, caliper and scissors. So enough waffling. Let's get into it and have a look what we got in here. So yes, these are the two boxes. Let me see, is there, hey, there you go. So there are two watches here. And those that know, they know. So these are two watches from Star King. I don't know which is which. There are two. And I know, I think they said they will send in the AM 0184, which is one of the watches that has been mentioned before and is the veteran on this. But yeah, I think you're all eager to see what's in these boxes. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo, let's go with this one. Put all these things aside. So which one do we have here? So, okay. So as usual, paperwork, yeah, we don't want that. Kindly notice, and a warranty card, international warranty. Now there is a website as well where you can check these things out. I'll put a link down below, and also you can see the Aliexpress links as well in here. But yeah, we don't need these things. We want to take a look at the watch. So turns out this is not the AM 0184. This is something else. And I like the fact with these things that there is a, why does it take me so long? I was saying, I like with these things that there is a box for these, but you don't have to rip off 17 million pieces of plastic. Oh no, yes you do. So that is one of them. As far as I'm aware, they said to me that they will send a diver as well. It could be that one or it could be something else. I have no idea, but let's check into it. So let's put this one aside. This is a dress watch, gold PVD, I see. Rose gold PVD coated kind of thing. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I like those hands. But yeah, it does feature what I think is a Miyota 8215. Anyway, let's put this aside and see what we have in here. Nope, that's the other one. And okay. And in here we have, please let it be the diver. It is the diver. Yes, 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 yes. This thing is amazing. So, well, based on what I saw on the website, we'll go through prices and everything. We'll go through specs and we'll go to dimensions. And wow, this is a big boy, but this looks brilliant. Let's put this in here closer. That looks super nice. Ooh, let's take some plastics off both of these things, get some measurements, and then we'll talk a little bit about the specifications as well. We'll talk about price. If I get any of the prices wrong, I'll put them in the description box below for you guys to check them out. But yes, bear with me. Right, so let's get a closer look at these two things here. What do we have here? Well, let me see, because for some reason we're not focusing. So what do we have here? So we have two watches. We have a diver. This has an internal bezel as well. Since we unbox this second, I'm more curious about this one than this one, because this is your generic dress watch. We'll get into this as well in a second. But yeah, let me see, which model number is this? This is the AM0603. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on the back here. This is again a diver with a internal bezel, let me see, oh yeah, so we have a crown here at the 2 o'clock, which pops out, and you have this rotating internal bezel. That's actually pretty cool. And again, I think this, I could be very wrong, this is under $100. You should have sapphire crystal, and you have that automatic movement, the Myota, and we also have a water resistance of 100 meters. But yeah, this is actually pretty cool. You'll see links down below. Let me see how that works. So you just press that in, and then that screws in very, very nice. The movement. Do we have a rotor wobble? Yeah, I think it is the Myota. I'm not entirely sure, but again, I'll put the full specs on the screen when I have them. Now let me see. There you go. That's the date window at the 3 that turns nicely, and that also turns super, super nice. This is very, very cool. Let's put this at the 1010 as usual. But oh no, I don't think, could it be a Myota? Because I don't see that the seconds hand is still moving, so it could be an older version of Myota. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, that's interesting. So the seconds hand is not stopping. Okay, let's close that first. Let's get some specifications out of the way. So the caliper, it is at 0. So what do we have here? A case diameter of roughly 41 millimeters. I want to say on the case. We have a thickness of 12.6. Lug to lug of 22, sorry, lug width of 22, and a lug to lug of 48. I don't know if you can see that properly, because again, it's not zooming. Zoom in. There you go, 48. What else can I tell you about this bad boy? You have the water resistance, like I said. The indices that are applied. I think that this, I remember seeing this on the website. I think this comes in a few dial variants, 2 or 3 dial variants. You have this gray one that I particularly like. I think it's an original design as well. Applied indices, internal bezel, 100 meter stated water resistance, under 100 euros or $100. I think around 80 or 90. I'm not entirely sure. Again, I'll put links in the description box below for a full confirmation. You don't have drilled lugs. You have this polished, brush side of the case. We have a screw down crown on the back with the Starking logo. And to be completely honest, to me, this is a bit of a breath of fresh air. You have Starking on the crowns here. I don't know if you can see that because it's not zooming. I couldn't take that off because I don't have any stickers, and I think you can peel it off in one go. But you have the Starking logo just on one of the crowns, not on both. And this is the crown that winds the movement and sets the time. I believe that we have some lume as well on the hands and indices. I can't test that right now. Okay, so that does turn a little bit as you unwind it, as you unscrew it, the internal bezel. I think you can align that properly. If you can go, no, it's harder to do. Maybe I don't know how to do that properly, but you can turn. No, that is harder to do, I see. So that's going to be a bit of a pain, but to be completely honest, how many people do actually use their internal bezel for timing? You don't have any clicks. Maybe I'm not doing this right. On my, I have my my Christopher Ward, funny enough, on my hand. Oh, it does work. I just have to learn how to do it properly. So I think you need to press it in and then turn. I just don't know how to do it, so my own mistake. The Christopher Ward has clicks, so the one that I'm wearing right now, funny enough, also wearing a compressor. So this is a compressor style diver, by the way. Style compressor because you have the internal bezel. But yeah, let me see. So I need to learn how to do this properly, and to think that I would know how to do this properly, because I'm a watch reviewer, but I will get it. This is a cool piece. I kind of like this, and we can see how it looks. We'll see how it looks on my wrist compared to my Christopher Ward. Comparing the size, these are both, this is 41 millimeters in diameter, by the way. This comes on a rubber strap, and it doesn't look half bad on my wrist, to be completely honest. I kind of like this. And for under $100, an automatic movement, diver, original design, and this will work really, really well with some other type of straps, FKM rubber. Also on the rubber, it is soft on the strap, but we don't have any quick release spring bars here. We're so used to these things at this stage, but it's not the end of the world. And also we don't have, as a diver, like I was saying, we don't have drilled lugs. Still, I like the design. Let's put this aside and let us check the other one, which is the dress watch. So what do we have here? We have an automatic movement. This has a display case back. By the way, this is, does it say the model number? So this is, I don't know if you're able to see this, but it is engraved. The AM as 0265, I think. Yes, it is. 0265. And we also have a display case back here. It says Sapphire on the back, Starking automatic, so you know you're getting a little bit of reliability with that automatic movement with the Miyota. This doesn't have a screw down case back, screw down crown, stated water resistance of 50 meters. This is your typical dress watch, and to be completely honest, I kind of like the hands, and I think this would look really, really well, obviously with a better strap. It is genuine leather. It's not as hard as you think it would be, but it's not bad at all. Let me see how. So it is, I think, an older version of the Miyota because it doesn't hack. So what I suspect is that they probably had a lot of these in stock. So it is the older version of the Miyota A215, I think. It doesn't hack, and you have on the first position, you have the date again, and I suspect you have the same movement in the other watch, which means that again you're getting a reliable movement in both watches, because these things last forever and under $100. Honestly, this is a steal, and I love the Roman numerals at 12 and 6. Let's get some measurements for this guy as well. So you have a case diameter of 40 millimeters. You have a thickness of just over 11 with that flat sapphire crystal. The good thing about these movements is that they are relatively thin. Lug width is just over 20. Well, just over 21.6, but I think I didn't measure it right. Because, yeah, so 20.1, so it is just over 20, and a lug-to-lug distance of 46.5, so let's just say roughly 46. And to me, this looks really, really nice. So if you are into dress watches and you want something reliable, sapphire crystal, it's a generic kind of style dress watch, but you have those hands that give it a bit of taste and a bit of let's say class, and this is very, very cool. If you don't mind the name, I do believe that the font on the dial is a bit generic, and some people might not like that. We don't have any air coating or anything on this, by the way. But again, I think you can find this in a different case. I remember again browsing through the models, and you can find this in a different case finishing as well. So all polished, as you can see it, as you would expect from a dress watch. And also we have a matching buckle, again with the Starking logo on it, and also a which is also, sorry, gold plated. So this is kind of like a slightly, not rose gold, but it's not gold, if that makes any sense. So it is on the close to the rose gold side, but it's not rose gold. And this, to me, this is very well finished when you think about it, with the plating and everything. This is very well finished. I'm actually impressed with this. And the dial has this kind of like matte sort of semi-glossy finish to it. I don't know if that comes across on camera. It's quite nice actually. I hope it does. Someone told me that there was something off with my lights, by the way, in my previous video, so I did remember. So hopefully I addressed that. But yeah, this is very nice. And you also have the same Starking logo on the crown here, which is just a push-pull crown. Unfortunately, like I said, this only has 50 meters state-of-the-art resistance, but you do have that display case back as well. Again, for the watch of this style, and that looks nice, but you don't need more than 50 meters. You're not going to take this diving anyway. Let's see how this looks on the wrist, and I suspect it'll look very well for the style that's in it. So again, let's see. Both of these watches, by the way, this looks really nice, and as you would expect, the lugs point downwards, which is very nice, and it gives you a sort of slim profile look. Both of these watches, if you ask me, need a strap overhaul, or whatever you like to call it. But the cool thing about this is, and again, you can find all these when you're buying straps online, or if you're buying these watches, you can check out the links in the description box below. When you're buying these watches, I would suggest having a look at straps and getting new straps with them, something quick release. This again is very nice, but I would probably put this on let's say for this one, on a sailcloth or on a different sort of kind of finishing FKM rubber. Again, this is very nice, but I'm not a big fan of this chunky bar here. But yeah, and for this, again, I think for the dress watch, it is very nice, the strap, but it's a generic kind of like crocodile pattern, a lacquer finish, and I think it would look much better, and you would have a completely different watch. You wouldn't tell that this is, again, under $100 for the money that's in it. If it is $100, I'll check and confirm. I shouldn't be saying lies. But yeah, again, I'm happy to see Starking back. I hope I get more watches from them to review and to show you guys. This is it. I don't remember the model numbers. So this is the AM0603, and this is the Starking AM0265. Check them on the description down below, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think about these watches. Click a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't so. It really supports and really helps me grow. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.